points. Anyway, welcome to another live stream, people, of working on the coloring book. I figured today was a good day to go live because 1, it worked with my schedule, but 2, there was no vlog today. So this is kind of like the replacement. I was gonna say it's like a vlog, and I was like, no, it's not. Not really. Okay. We're starting on this one. We're working on the coloring book because I need to work on it. And I was like, oh, I'll get a ton done next weekend. And then I was like, wait, it's Thanksgiving. Shoot. Hello. Is YouTube here? I do have the stream going. Someone on YouTube, speak. It says it's connected to YouTube. Wait a minute. It says Twitch in the bottom. All. Oh, there we go. If you're on YouTube, please type again. Oh no, that's for me typing, never mind. That's just for me typing. Okay, now it's coming through. Okay, good. YouTube's just a little slow sometimes. Now, back to this. I'm just trying to figure out what brush size to use for this one. This is 8? This feels really thick. I've been going between like 7 and 10, depending on the illustration, because some are more simple and like close up on a face. And this is like a little close up, but a gift. Ballpoint pens! It's like wrapped around the side because it's so small. Oh my gosh, this is like a vlog. We got a live unboxing. Billy Brazil, hello. Yes, that is me. I just asked Discord what time is afternoon. Yeah, it was kind of just left up to whenever I finished order packing. So I didn't know, I couldn't commit to a time. I just had to play it by ear. And there's no game stream tonight. This just is the stream for the day because it's our anniversary today. So I'm gonna hang out with my husband.
A Tuesday stream that isn't too late for me to watch Fearful Face.
A Tuesday stream that isn't too late for me to watch. Hey, Laura. Okay, I saw someone on TikTok using these pens, and so I bought these pens. Let me just switch to autofocus for a second. It still says, oh, there we go. No, it still says manual focus. Obey me. They're just ballpoint pens, but they have a lot of different colors, and there are 2 different sets here. Cause you know I bought a bunch of ballpoint pens, and then I was like, I mean, they're okay, but I don't know, I just saw these and I wanted them. Listen.
Once a member, always a member.
Danielle, thank you for the 29 months. Happy anniversary, thank you. Okay. But wait, there's more. More colors. What if they're actually just the same colors in different color pen? Wait a minute. Well, it said it's A and B set.
Once a member,
so they should be different ink colors. Wait a minute, one's 30 colors, one's 28. One of them's like a really good skin tone kind of set. Although I can't tell how dark they are. There's more browns and stuff on the other ones. Ooh. So many colors, look. That was just delivered. Okay, back to the coloring thing. Oh, I could color in a coloring book with these. That'd be kind of fun. Do like hatching or something. How many pages have you completed? Like 11 or so, I think. I don't have them all in this document, so I don't know definitively, but it's about that. Out of 40, so I got a ways to go. Your butt is in the way. I have an important question. How long does it take to walk around that pond next to your house? Why, are you trying to triangulate my location? If you do just the one pond, it's like more than 15 minutes, but under 20. Maybe like 18. I haven't timed it, and I usually walk more than that. Oops. I have this bad thing where I keep hitting Control E. Because I remapped Zoom to be closer to the edge of my keyboard. So instead of like using Control plus, Control minus, I'm using Q and W, but sometimes I hit Control E by accident when that's merged, so it'll merge my line art down with the illustration underneath. I gotta stop doing that. See if I like that size. Hold on. Again, I don't have the glove on. Might want that. Wait, I kind of cut off her cheek. Oh, my smoothing is really high. I gotta watch out. The 80s called. They want their pens back.
It's Baylee!
Ah, see, then the cheek gets a little bit out. But you know, that's okay. That's okay. Oh. Oh, I hit Alt. I'm a mess. Wait, this is the wrong playlist. I was like, who's this lady talking over me? That's the old playlist. We want stream instrumentals. I was wondering why the first song was so upbeat. But I was digging it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess I could remap merge too. Nah. What I actually hit more often than that is I'll hit Control 1, Control 2. Because in Toon Boom, hitting 1 and 2 is zoom. Just 1 and 2, no control key. But I'll hit Control and I'm reaching for the W and the Q and the 1 and 2 are right above it. And so I got Toon Boom Brain. I don't even use, I haven't used it in so long, but it's on this device. So it's just memories, I guess. Just completely erase up the thumbnail again. There's like awkwardness where the chin kind of just disappears, but I'll just outline the nail so it covers that spot. Me news. You can hear her at the top of the stairs. Wow, wow. Come here, Minus. Oh, I'm trying to feel inspired to take morning walks of my own and wondered how long yours is. I mean, I'm out for about half an hour. Maybe a little more than that. It depends on my exact route, but if I'm feeling particularly lazy, I will just do a lap of the one pond, but like that's my bare minimum. But it's rare that I do only that. And I might have to start switching him to afternoon walks or something, although I'm scared I'll be like, oh, I'm too busy. I can't go for the walk. Just because, you know, winter is coming and I don't want to go out in the cold with wet hair. And it'll just be like really cold in the first thing in the morning. And it'll be dark. I don't want to go for my walks in the dark. So they might have to be like a post-lunch walk. Like maybe as part of my lunch break after I eat, I go for a stroll. I don't know. The thing I like about the mornings is though, it wakes me up. So my other option is to use my walking pad. I would have to do that before I shower though, because I'll get too sweaty. You going to use marker paper in the book or make them one-sided? No, marker paper is the worst paper in existence. I would never subject you guys to that. It'll be single-sided printing. Cut under my thumbnail from an outlet plug cover under the nail. Yeah. I always knew those covers were an injury waiting to happen. Which is funny because they're there for safety. Okay. How many pages have you planned? 40. There will be 40. Which I feel like is enough, because like, who's got time to color more than that? Plus you might have multiple coloring books, some from other people. Huh. Okay. It's hard to get the line to line up when the smoothing's really high, like where two lines touch. Now I did that on a separate layer so I could easily erase where it overlaps with the finger. Then I just merge it back down. Sweet. Hate marker paper with a passion, straight booty. Yeah, because it's designed so that the ink will not bleed through, but because of that, it's like, it's thin and the marker just sits on the surface and gets all streaky and gross. I don't like coloring. Should I make a coloring book so I can trick people into coloring my art? Then you can see colored versions. That's a genius idea. Me when I'm trying to be a good girl and not undo despite a line not being perfect. I'm gonna make this hair a little longer just because it was ending right where the necklace line was. So I'm just making sure it's fully extending past the necklace. Let's take a 360 recording of the walk. Get a VR headset and walk inside in winter. Working on a painting of a friend, so I get to do art alongside Baylee. Yay! Is the Wacom tablet better than Procreate? Well, you're asking to compare hardware to a software. Like a program. You're asking me to compare a computer to a program. I mean, I just like working in Photoshop more in general. But the iPad is more portable than the setup I'm using right now, which is nice. Easier to just take it anywhere. Which I might try this weekend for Thanksgiving. Like I might take the iPad with me. And just hope it behaves. Just so I can try to get some work done. But I don't know how much time I'll really have. Hi, Andrea. I just like all the features Photoshop has, and I like having a keyboard. But then, of course, with a keyboard comes less portability. So Procreate at least has those gesture controls and stuff to make your life easier without a keyboard.
Once a member, always a member.
But it takes longer to do any kind of action and like going through the menus. That stuff annoys me. Wait a minute. Where did I even leave off with these alerts? Oh yeah, I did read Danielle's. Okay, but did I read Ingrid's? Thank you for the 28 months. Lydia, thank you for the 28 months. And Jillian, thank you for the 8 months. Crocheting as I watch, using your productivity to motivate myself. Hi, B-Doggy. Look at your coloring book. I know it's going to be a big hit with your customers. Thank you. I hope so. I'm just excited to release some new stuff, finally. Because like Stationery Collection was my only big update this year. I was doing some bookkeeping earlier today. And I was looking at my Shopify sales for the year. Hold on, doorbell. That might be my pickup. If it's a salesman, I'm gonna be pissed. Hello, are you with Trek City? Yes, I have this one here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, that's the new pickup partner with Chit Chats. Whoa! Cost me $15. Ah! But whatever. That's not even all the orders. That's just one bag of orders because Christian's embroidering the rest still. Did you try and replace the screen protector? Not yet. Out of shape. These walks aren't enough. Ooh, going to New York Comic Con in 2 days. Let's hope I don't come back with long COVID. You're gonna get the con crud.
Permission to come aboard, Captain!
Mega Lynn, thank you so much for the raid. Twitch raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm outlining my old art to make a coloring book. Well, not all of it's old. This one's old. I erased too far. Oh my god, look at the raid messages. The siege winners are here. Did you see the wicked Polly Pockets? No. But I'm intrigued. Ah. I'm struggling with this line. Okay. Ah, it's cutting in. The smoothing is also like really high right now. Maybe let's do just the shoulder. It's a bit pointy, but okay. It keeps cutting in. No! I'll be having none of that. Okay, that's good enough. This line feels skinny. I think it is. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, we gotta redo it. We need more pressure.
Once a member, always a member.
No! I'm being way too perfectionist about this. I could have been done this coloring book a week ago! I'm zooming out. Oh my god, why is it so hot in here? I'm crashing out. I just wanted to say I've been watching you forever on YouTube. Love and adore your art so much. Thank you, Megalyn. And thanks again for the raid. I just zoomed back in, didn't I? Me. But yeah, this new Chit Chats delivery thing. It's a third party. It seems... We're taking it. I think it's kind of like Uber or something where it's... It's not like company cars or anything. I think people can just sign up like gig work kind of thing, or I don't know what term I'm looking for. People can become drivers for them, I think, and deliver this stuff. Which is better than their previous solution with Canpar, because it was like stuff had to be consolidated into boxes. And I would need like multiple gigantic expensive boxes. And the collection fees were just nuts. Like, I don't know if it's changed over the years, but when I looked into it years ago, I was like, oh, it's going to cost me over $100 per pickup. Like, no, I'll just go drop it off. But they've partnered with this other company, which doesn't really mean anything. There's no partnership. It's more like, hey, you could use this service. And I'm like, sure. Oh, we are at another layer. I was like, I'm overlapping with the arm. But that's okay, the arm is on another layer. Love when a line is squiggly. I beg you, still do an art book, Baylee. I'd love to flick through full illustrations of yours. Yeah, I need to. I don't want to do one that's very like text heavy. A lot of art books have a lot of text, and I just don't. I just don't want that. But if it's just art, I'll do it. That's the same layer, isn't it? No. No, it's not. Yes! The urge to correct mistakes, but I must move along. Oh, see, we're getting a little tangent in here, but that's... Listen, we can't avoid all the tangents. We just gotta accept that the art had flaws. didn't erase that overlap before I merged. No! Okay, we're back. The smoothing was like 5% lower, but it was a noticeable 5%. Yeah, that's that layer. Okay. Now ovals, the bane of my existence. I mean, it kind of matched the illustration. Okay, not bad. The dismount wasn't good, but we'll fix that. Will we? Good enough. Now ignore the art lines and just try to make this match the shape of the outer part. Close enough. Now for like a highlight, should I even bother drawing that in? Probably not, hey? Let you add that with your white gel pen instead of having this harsh black outline. I'm on the struggle bus today with my Inktober drawing. Uh-oh. Finally got my sticker that says gay goth shit. My man caught something and I don't want it. He's coughing up a lung. Stay away. Any plans for the anniversary tonight? No. But I mean, we'll watch Only Murders in the Building. We don't have plans to go out or anything. Maybe we'll order in some food. We have leftovers in the fridge, like more stuff for tacos, more stuff for spaghetti. Spaghetti and meatballs. But we don't need to eat that tonight because we can eat those the next 2 nights. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. So, wait, how come this pink line goes to the necklace and this pink line? I'm gonna match the one I already did because then we avoid that little point, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, just like that. Less tangenty. This is also gonna be very unclear, like, people coloring it might think it's just a necklace and leave this as skin, but you can do, that's what you can do. I guess, well, there's this part. I don't know. Good luck deciphering it when it's just black lines. Trying to paint 2 symmetrical tulips and they are not cooperating. Oh. Hey Leslie. I never thought I'd see the day where the Baylee J would trace over art. How the powerful have fallen. The best part is I took all these drawings from an account with only 3 followers.
Edgar, Edgar, Edgar.
Kick down the small, the small accounts. Okay, we're at brush size 8. Remember that, because we're going to go back to it. I'm going to go thicker for the necklace. Maybe not that thick. Can't do a line at that angle. I gotta rotate. Ew, greasy fingers. Finger marks. When the screen on this shuts off and it's just like black screen, I'm like, ew. Ew, look at all that. What? I went down 2 brush sizes. I hit down, down, and it took me to brush size 5. Which means I was at 7, but I was not. I was thicker because 8's the default I've been using. Oh, I'm on eraser. I take it back. Now things like these dots, should I draw those in? Maybe not. It'd be like circles. That'd be kind of weird to include. This side's kind of downturned, but that's just how I drew it. Okay. I kind of cut off the top of that one, maybe. Well, yeah, I'm gonna redo. Okay. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to do a bit of a thinner line. Not bad. Okay. No, please. Most colorists would want to take them out and it can be difficult. Okay. Good, good. That's like the one thing I struggled with. Like, I talked about this a long time ago now, but I was like, should the coloring book be subtle lines? Like thin lines, but also very faint, almost like a pencil sketch. And then you kind of like outline it yourself. I would have to completely draw this whole thing twice to offer that. And since I'm doing printed copies, I don't really want 2 versions, but maybe for like a future coloring book with different art, that could be fun. Nah, I'm gonna say no to that nostril. It's kind of there though. It's there in the sketch. Oh. Sure, fine. I don't know if I've ever seen this art. It was in my how to draw book. So it's one of the ones, there's a few that I'm including in the coloring book here that were not videos. So and I don't think I posted them just like even to social media, because it was like an exclusive to the book thing, and then I probably just forgot to eventually post it to socials, because I have always been bad about posting my art to socials other than YouTube. So this was one of the oh my god, I just did this one last night. That's in the coloring book. This one is not in the coloring book, but it's a print for the print release. And then where's the lady? Why did I feel like it was earlier and I missed it? Maybe not. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yellow, I see yellow. Ta-da! So she's a splash page. Sketching and inking. And now I'm inking her. And then there was another one I passed that's gonna be in the coloring book. This one. Ooh. Which I'm calling Alley Girl because it never had a name when it was for the book. This mermaid will also be in the coloring book. Sorry, it's a little out of focus because it's focusing on the the Photoshop. That guy's not gonna be there. A lot of these are gonna be prints for the print release, but that's not in the coloring book. The girl, oh yeah, the tea time, the garden. Who is she? Garden tea time is going to be in the coloring book. Just got back from my Lady Gaga concert trip, and this is exactly what I need to reset. Oh, I'm so jealous! I mean, I've seen Lady Gaga in concert before, but that was forever ago, okay? That was a Monster Ball tour. I need to go again. Although I'm going to be real, I have not kept up a ton with her new music. I just know some songs. Need to get back to it. I mean, I listened to her most recent album in full, but I like missed an album or two. I mean, this is a fully closed line. Sure. Okay. You know what? We're doing the lashes after. I need to turn down the smoothing for that. Okay. Yesterday I got 3 illustrations done, which is great because it's been taking forever. I did some really detailed ones, like 2 really detailed ones back to back, and I was like, I need some simple ones. So I did 3 simple ones yesterday. Feels good. Feels like I'm actually making progress. Now the eyebrows are kind of just like a bunch of, they're close to solid, but they're not quite solid. So do I just outline? Maybe. Trying to make these lines a little thinner. Okay, now, what? Oh, I'm on eraser. I was like, time to turn down the smoothing. I see it set to 0. I was like, oh. Because you can't do quicker strokes when you have smoothing high. So if you just want to tweak a line, just do like a little something to fix a line. You can't do quick strokes like that. And also for things like these eyelashes, I don't want to go too slow or like have the tip of the eyelash look too rounded. So I'm trying to go a little faster. Therefore, less smoothing. Sure. Also filling in areas. I mean, right now I want like no smoothing for coloring in. I'm gonna get some cheap alcohol markers to play with when the book comes out. I've been using your book that you just showed. Ooh, thank you. Muhoha. She's old. My art has improved since then, but there's still some good info in there, you know? That's how I used to always do eyes. Huh. Okay. Let's hit Control S to save. This ain't Procreate. We gotta save. Me earlier. I'm gonna draw a close-up so I don't need to draw legs or feet. Me now having to draw close-up hands. God damn it. But you had to save your mental state, like mental whatever for this. Mental energy for the close-up. Been here since 2016. Sorry for all the BS the Orange Man is creating. I mean, a lot of other people have it worse than me, especially stuff as a result of his actions, so I'll count my blessings, I guess. I was going through my old stuff while I was cleaning and saw one of the printouts you used to have, Bay, for people to color hair. Oh my god, such a blast from the past. I don't even remember all this stuff. Like, I forget about things all the time. I forget about old art. Throwback to the manga eye tutorial. That was my fave back in the day. Yeah, that's exactly how I would do my manga eyes. Well, other than like the outer shape of the eye, but the inner part, that's exactly. I feel like I have a stuck sneeze. But is it? Is it actually there, or is it my imagination? There wasn't really squiggle in her hair. I kind of invented that. Tangent. There, I cut it down a little bit so it's less of a tangent. I think there's a page about that in here. Hey! Sorry, I just forgot like these art pieces were in here. Because those were not drawn for the book. That was me taking existing art as an example. Maybe I didn't talk about it. I should have. don't know how to handle this part. Because it's not like it had harsh outlines to begin with, so trying to convert this into something with lines. We'll maybe leave it at that. Okay. It's not a bad swoop because it doesn't need to match perfectly, but I felt like my line weight wasn't heavy enough. But I'm probably gonna go back in and thicken some areas after. Ooh, we're gonna play the game of make up the rest because the artwork is not wide enough for the coloring page. Okay. Next. Okay, close. That was close. I mean, that's pretty good. Do we want more overlap, though, at the knee?
Once a member, always a member.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I fell asleep.
Oh, you're gonna be sorry. All right, you're gonna be more sorry. You're in trouble now. Wait. I made my lines thicker for the bracelet and I left it thicker. Ah! Okay, thank you for the 20 months. I have this book. I went on Pinterest for downloadable coloring pages. Mostly all I keep finding is AI art. But after watching you use your light pad, I got an idea. I'm redrawing the AI art and fixing the mess. Working on Dress Up-tober. Is that like drawing outfits for paper dolls?
Once a member, always a member.
And Chica, thank you for the 29 months. Hey, Miss Tammy. I think it's really brave of Baylee to put her artwork out there. I mean, it obviously did good for her. Jazza ended his friendship with her because he felt challenged by Baylee Jane. Yeah, right. Maybe in an alternate universe. I'm leaving that. Okay. Now, okay, that could be solid hair. I might want to add in some hairlines. I'm undecided. It looks like we have tattoos, more hair stuff, and like the background. It's tricky because it's like a white line. So I'd have to do it just solid black. That could be fine, but... Okay, tats. I'm turning the smoothing down. Still some. We're at 16%. We'll see how I like that. But I'm going to be doing quicker strokes. I was like, speaking of thickness, is this what I want? But you know what? Yes. It's pretty good. I kept the same brush thickness, but I'm using lighter pressure on the pen. Hold on, I just feel like that this outer line needs to be more jagged, so maybe do it in pieces like that. Haha! Hi, adjacent sons. Gonna work on diamond painting for a little bit. What are your guys' thoughts on paint by number?
Once a member,
I've been
always
contacted by a place that does paint by number kits because they're gonna like start having artists upload. I mean, they already have paint by number kits, but anyway, they're trying to recruit artists to sell their kits, and they specifically brought up Diamond Art Club. They're like, oh, we see you're on Diamond Art Club. Like, would you be interested in doing paint by number kits with us? But then in like their original email, they said it'd be a 20% commission, and then they later said, oh, it's 10% commission, and I was like, Hassan, thank you for the 17 months. Diamond Art Club does 15. And I get more than 15. So I feel like I at least need them to match 15. Seems sketch. People who do paint by numbers, what are your favorite sites to buy them on? And don't say like AliExpress or Amazon. I mean, you can say that, but like paint by number companies. I want to see if this place is mentioned. I want more color by numbers, not paint. Is that a thing? Like, because would the number get covered up by the pencil? I guess if it's like printed the same color, it's gonna end up being like very faintly. Personally don't like paint by numbers, but I'm basically blind, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. They aren't super my thing, but I think it's a fun concept. 10% seems crazy town though. I went from 200 square feet to 800 square feet, so now I have an art room. Yes! Probably feels so huge in comparison. Yay, art room. Did you bring the diamond paintings back? I mean, they're still available, but I haven't had any new ones come out because now it's all based on audience voting and people aren't voting my designs in, so they don't get made. I gotta submit my latest kitty ones. What did I submit last? No, that was pretty old. I gotta submit like Shady Shamrocks, Gazebo Cats. Gazebo Cats is so detailed, I don't know how good it would look as a diamond painting. And Forest Cuddles. Forest Cuddles could look good. The mouse might be like 3 drills. Or a little map on the side. Tons of color by numbers. I gotta look this up. So I'm like, how do you do it so the lines get covered up? I would have an art room. I hate having to rely on Bailey's art room. That's only when I let you out from under the stairs, though. Oh, the police are here for a welfare check. Quick, Edgar, come out. Leslie, thank you for the 100 bits.
Bitty, bitty, bitty.
Found my missing container of jewels for a diamond painting I started like a year ago. I saw a few different artists changing to another diamond painting company because they weren't happy with Diamond Art Club. There's other companies working with artists if you want to give a look. I have to look at my contract to see if I can work with others because I make good money from Diamond Art Clubs. Even though I haven't added any new art recently, I still get my monthly commission checks. Because the old stuff's still selling, I take it.
Once a member, always a member.
28 months and counting.
Cora, thank you for the 28 months. Color by numbers, digital and non-digital. I don't know, I've just heard of it today. I'm gonna make new art sheet for the coloring book. New art sheet. I don't know what you mean. DAC a bit too expensive for me. Once had a diamond painting where the jewels melted because they were in direct sunlight, although it was really cheap plastic. That's a low melting point though. That's nuts. Googled your lac art the other day because I was drawing something similar for one of my Inktober's, and I gotta say the diamond painting version of that looks really good. Yeah, that's the one I'm working on right now. I need to finish it. It works well as a diamond painting, and I love the colors in that one. I feel like I'm sitting really crooked in my chair. I can't help it. Something felt too round about this leaf and then too pointy about this leaf. There we go.
Once a member, always a member.
Hey everyone, currently sick in bed bay sob.
Oh no. Everyone's sick. Paige, thank you for the 47 months. I hope you feel better soon. Edgar, I also copied Bailey's art and I got so many compliments. Oh, sticker by numbers. I've seen those. They're like little squares, kind of like diamond painting. Oh, a new piece of art exclusive to the coloring book. I don't have any of that planned. No, it's all existing artwork. Years ago when I started working on a coloring book, I was doing new art for it and I didn't make it very far. I don't know if I even finished my second page. It's just too much work. Although I still would love to do something like that at some point because you could have a really cohesive theme. Like one that's all cottage critters. I would love that. That'd be a big job where I have to put in like a ton of hours every week for an entire year. I also love the idea of a mini coloring book that's pretty small, maybe like a small square one that's about a 4x4 or 5x5 square. That'd be so cute. And then it's less pressure, smaller illustration to color, it doesn't take as long. And it's just cute. This one's gonna be printed 8x10, so with the margins, the coloring part will be a little bit under 8x10. These feel like little bear paws or something. Let's extend that out that way, I think. Okay. One tattoo done. Oop, Control S. Next, we got a little hex thing and a bee. Wait a minute. I've been wanting to do some kind of bee collection, and it would be fun if it was detailed like that. Patterns, and there's flowers in the wings. That could be cute. Or is this more of a wasp? I don't know, but just thinking. I'm plotting and scheming. I remember drawing this and thinking, what if tattoo people think these tattoos are cringe? I don't know about tattoos. Okay, then there's kind of a hex in here. Yeah. The bottom of the hex is so wide though compared to the top. Maybe that needs to angle like that. I think it's maybe more of a pentagon, honestly. This one too, it's a pentagon. The bee has hit the pentagon. Yeah, I've looked into manufacturing and I'm planning on going with Mix'em, although I've yet to order my sample book. Because what if I hate it? Although I really want it to work out because it's made in Canada, it's quick to get the books, I can order lower quantities without it affecting the price too much. Because like I'm going to start with 500, I think. But then if I need to restock, I'm not going to be able to order another 500. So it's like, okay, if I order a lower quantity, can I still get a decent enough price that I still, like I'll make less profit on the reorder is what I'm trying to say, but is it still enough? Oops. So hopefully it's good. No true tattoo person would think any tattoos are cringe unless it's a lion and a compass. See, down here there are hexes, which makes sense for a bee. But he's got pentagons on his back. It's hidden messaging. Are these hexes lopsided in different sizes? Yes, they are. The tattoo artist was drunk or something. Wait, I'm the tattoo artist. No. The something about the buzz of the tattoo gun and the buzz of bees/wasps. Just like the radioactive symbol. Radioactive bee wasps. They're a hybrid species brought on by the radiation. 10 hours later. This is like an illustration within an illustration. Huh. There needs to be an extra line on this one. Not that they're all the same, but it needs another one. Okay. We need the top line to rub up against the edge of the hex. Okay. Okay, now what's going on with the leggy?
Once a member, always a member.
Indeed. Thank you for the 29 months. Is it going to be paperback or hardcover? Paperback, because hardcover is just going to get too expensive for a coloring book. And coloring books typically are paperback, so I'm sure people won't mind.
Once a member, always a member.
Emerald, thank you for the 15 months.
Once a member, always a member.
Oh, and Elena, thank you for the 14 months. Where there's one, there's the other. Baylee's gonna use cheap printer paper. Actually, I was thinking tissue paper. Ooh, we need Baylee J printed toilet paper. No, we don't. Have you always wanted to rub my art on your ass? Cuts to a guy being like, look at this shitty art. Literally. Color by number. Every color is brown. Christians. In the room. Sick ass tats. Okay. The outlines. I maybe should have used a lighter hand on those tattoos. It feels very heavy compared to her other arm. I'm not redoing it. Okay. Now before I do the background, I'm gonna merge all this. Okay, good. My smoothing is down. I'm just gonna thicken some of the outlines in some places. For an example, in the cracks where two lines meet. Okay, turn the smoothing off entirely. Thank you. Ah!
Once a member, always a member.
Why does it look so lumpy? Can't undo. Redo. Jaina, thank you for the 17 months. It feels like there's some smoothing on, but I think that might just be the lag because this tablet just does have a bit of lag, which is unfortunate. My regular Cintiq doesn't. titty shadow. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's too thick. I'm not doing this for a lot of my artwork, but for some of them, I just feel like it needs it. And that's totally how I would have done the line art back in the day. This one had more of like pencil lines, but... Okay, like, do I want any lines for the hair or just leave it? Well, I feel like some of these swirls we need. Okay, yes. Let's do it on a new layer, though. Because, like, the way this swoops up versus here, we need some of that in there. I don't need every little stroke, because some of this was more so just the way I colored it, but we need some of that in there. Day 4 for Inktober is murky, but I don't know what they mean by that. Just smudge your ink. Draw something and then smudge ink, watered down ink over it. Like murky water, murky depths. That's still water, but like deep ocean. Someone with really dirty eyeglasses. Mercs is a character in World of Warcraft. Lumpy like your scalp. Hey! My scalp's lump free now, although you can kind of feel the scars. You made me want to watch the new season of The Circle. Is there another season out? We're watching Love is Blind, but yeah, I called it The Circle by accident in the vlog. The Circles and Love is Blind. It's something where I gotta like multitask while I watch it because they're actually kind of boring. Like, skip to the juicy parts. Is the necklace supposed to overlap with the hair like that? Oh! No! Damn it, I forgot to erase those lines before I merged the layers. Wait. Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Excuse me.
No, my perfect lines, they're ruined. Okay. Thanks. My murky drawing was the one that kind of looked like lac in that it had a person partially submerged in water. I like that. I like that. I don't have smoothing on. This is what they look like without the smoothing. Ah. Gross. The start of the line. Let's crank that up to 40%. I'm gonna extend one of these lines because there's like some all ending at the same spot. Ooh, oh, jeez. Okay, maybe I'll just redo it. Instead of trying to get them to line up nicely. Yeah. Hey, gut, calm down. Not everything's about you. Gonna erase this right away because I don't want to forget. Oh, right, I gotta go to the edge of the black line, not the edge of here. Okay. Okay. Ow! Pain in my side. Something's bursting. Better not be my appendix. I don't know how I feel about those lines being so close to the bracelets. Undo. Maybe let's come down. I mean, it has to cross over at some point. Okay, I liked that line, but I didn't keep the intensity all the way to the end. It touches the bracelet at a weird spot. What if this line just kind of ends there? Okay, that's a continuous. And we just do like that. And then nothing's touching the bracelet area. Try stippling. No, I'm not going to do that for a coloring book. Especially because it's not like my art style to begin with. Okay. Okay. Word of the day. Okay. Hmm. I hear the baby. Oh, it's not. Okay. Now let's do the background. Did I erase all my lines? I'm merging. Ah! Oh, ah! Baylee did message me saying she'll add extra goodies to my order. So excited. Chart shirt. Have you ever gotten tattoo requests / commission from your friends or family? Yes. And I said no. I'm not a tattoo artist. You know where we need a hair? I've gotten everything from like tattoos to logo design. And I'm like, what kind of artist do you think I am? I've had a pitch for a coloring book, sorry, a kid's book. Hey, Noonie. Love seeing all this old art on the prints too, so nostalgic. My friends designed a couple tattoos. Baylee's so nice. She said my art belongs in a museum for the blind. I think Baylee also messaged me about a free mystery box. I'm being extorted.
Once a member, always a member.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with 0 pressure for these dots. Although I gotta see, I might want to make these bigger. Well, actually, I do want to keep them
Always a
thin.
member.
They're in little triangles. Note to self. That'll help me fill in the blanks over here. Jeannie, thank you for the 24 months. 2 years hype. And Ingrid, thank you for the 23 months. Almost 2 years hype. Very nice, Baylee. Need to revive the Hot Guys series. Those aren't very evenly spaced. Okay, so now we need to fill in some of this white space. I gotta wing it. Those are too close to each other. Wait, but also, where are these lines going? Maybe I should draw the lines out and then place the dots. Because the dots have to be where the lines converge. Okay. Let's do... Let's go with that. Size 4, maybe? Well, yeah, I don't want this to compete too much with the main line art, so... Quick strokes so the lines stay straight. Oh, but how am I gonna go quick when it doesn't overlap with something? Hey! Hi! Wait, how come this one curves up and over to this dot? What's that about? Maybe I'll just make it go straight to this dot. Man, past me was stupid. It's not perfectly straight, but that's fine. None of them are. We hate the straight, am I right? Lines, that is. Me gonna get banned.
It's the month of June and you know what that means. Everything is gay now, yes, everything.
Painting flowers all sweaty. Oh no. Ort. Amazing Ort. Looks like constellation. Yeah. It is meant to be constellation-esque, but in a weird abstract kind of way. Oh, that was good, but it didn't connect. I was gonna say, wait, go the other way so I can just draw completely out of frame. Boop. 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 The delay on that. Boop. See, but does that go out of frame? That's to be decided, I guess. Because I can draw in more of these dots in the white space. See, I should just go fast like that and then erase the excess. I've got the dots on a different layer. See, maybe there's a dot there. That could work. Oops. Okay, now it's winging it time. Okay, what size of brush was I using for the dots? Probably that. And then erase. And that. Oops. Oh, and this. Okay. Then, what about up here? Then, back down to size 4. Then maybe I don't like where I put the dots relative to another because I feel like I want to join this to one of those, like something to come inwards. I guess I could have this just going out. Oh no, but then we got a little crisscrossy. Maybe this just goes. Eh. There, that kind of fills that space. Okay. Wait, but this dot has nothing. He's a loser. You know, over here I have two little ones connected by a line, but I don't think that happens anywhere else. I guess here. So I could have these connect. And then that's it. Okay. Now let's erase the stuff. I just merged. Okay. Undo. Hey. And I drew some of those on the dot layer. Whatever, we can merge the dot and lines now. Not jump too far ahead, like follow a line, follow an edge, erase all the lines. This way we don't miss any. Cute. Okay, next. Let's do, I feel like it's all the detailed ones left. This is not all the artwork in this file. This is 10 or so. Already planning on making items for Christmas. That's smart because you'll want those ready for November. Very nice job, Baylee. Thank you. Meeting looks fun to trace. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The leaves were originally stencils that I used my Cricut to cut out with masking film. That's how I made this one. It was like a masking film experiment, and that's why there is a bit of rigidity and repetition to the plants. But it's still pretty cool. So it feels a bit like a frame. So greasy. The sacred meeting. Let's begin. Oh, Control S. Now to start with the leaves or the kitties. Wow, wow. Wow. That's how I imagine that one sounding. Wow. Okay, let's turn back on pressure sensitivity. I want... Hey. I want... Hello. There we go. No, we need skinnier. Size 6 lines? Because originally I thought I would pick a size and I'd use that for every page, but it's so illustration dependent. Maybe that's too thin. I don't think I've done any this thin all over. It's not so bad for the plants. Let's try 7. Yeah, I think 7. Meow, meow, meow. Meeting's one of my favorites. I have a print of it. Have you ever tried Adobe Fresco? Yeah, I have actually. I have a video on it. I never used it much beyond that just because I have other programs. I'm curious what kind of features they maybe have added over time. When you have something so small like this eyeball, you want to make sure you're tracing around it, not along the line. So like here I'm tracing around the eye so that all the yellow is still visible. Whereas if I trace like right where the yellow meets the black, the eye ends up looking so tiny. Trying to get it to reach the bottom. The smoothing's too high for this. Okay. Warrior fans are gonna go crazy being able to color these cats as actual warrior cats characters. This illustration is how I found out about warrior cats. Everyone's like, it reminds me of that. And I was like, what is everyone talking about? Now I know. I feel like I was robbed in my childhood by not knowing warrior cats. Wait, he's not really smiling that much, is he? You know, I can't tell. He's kind of talking. Wow, 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 wow. The treats have been moved to the cupboard above the refrigerator, but we can still get in if we jump up. Hook your paw in the handle. I just feel like the head's too asymmetrical. You know what I mean? Hey! I'm hacking this. He looks like he's going. "Ugh. Ugh." Should he have a little eyebrow? Ugh. It's not so much an eyebrow as it's just eyelid. Ugh. Ugh. He's like. Hey, Idealize. Hey, Dote and stuff. I'm new to your streams. Welcome. I wouldn't mess with Fresco unless you're doing vector. I know it does both, but I never use it over Procreate or Photoshop for pixel-based art, me personally. Warrior Cats was my jam as a middle schooler. Don't think I could read them as an adult, though. Are you looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA, or do you think you'll pass this one? I'm gonna pass and see. Like, I have unfinished Pokemon games. I should probably just stick to those. Like, I'll maybe get the next, like, proper next-gen game, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not as into them as I used to be. To be fair, a lot of what I used to do is just shiny hunting. This looks so much better than on the iPad. Easier. I feel like it is. The pen is behaving more. Oh, it. There we go. My cat passed a year ago. Still not accepted him being gone, but at least I have our neighbor's cat who sleeps in my bed most nights. That's your cat now. Fine, I'll just make up where the lines are. One paw's bigger than the other one. Baylee, act normal. There are people here for the first time. Meow, 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 meow. Trying to stick true to the illustration. Don't fix stuff. Now this one's like meow, meow, meow. This one kind of looks like Kiki. Trying to decipher my own lines here. Sheesh. Like, is that line necessary? I kind of like it. Because that's like the tummy. And then that's the leg. that was a really nice line, but where it meets this line does not look good. Had to look at Kiki. Baylee has moved on to hardcore games. Don't look too closely at the feet. Okay, I'm going new layer so I can just cross over. Light pressure. I was doing 3 whiskeys. Whiskey and rye. This guy has really low whiskers. Wow. Why are they all starting at the same spot? Wow. Maybe 3 instead of 4. Wow. That's Mr. Cat to you. I was interested in ZA and then they had to announce a DLC before the game is even out. Just include it. The meeting was during the art videos era, I'm pretty sure. It's got its own video. It's got like a different silhouette than the other one, so I'm wondering, does that make sense for the face? Or should it be a little more like the other one where it's like, maybe. But again, how much are we editing the original art? We must maintain its original form. I just can't help myself. I gotta fix some things. Oh no, I knew I should have stopped. I hear a Kiki rising. Oh, she's just repositioning. I don't know. I'm deep in Pokemon Pocket. I don't need another $100 Pokemon game. What do you mean? Pocket's free. It looks like the huh cat meme. Wait, the huh? Take that face. And then put on like a little chonk cat. Oh. Except the face needs to be lower. Oh. That doesn't look anything like it. Disregard that. You know what? Hell yeah. We'll stick with that take. Finished Act 1 in Expedition 33. Cried my eyes out. I wasn't ready. Uh-oh. I want to play that one. Sorry, could you show and zoom into the part where we shouldn't look at so I don't accidentally look at it? You made me do the... I could not stop doing that in Friday's stream. Whiskers. See, I feel like in the original, I had the whiskers converging to a point too closely because they should be separated because where they converge is behind the head where we don't see them. So kind of like on this side, there is a bit of separation, but there's kind of 3 whiskers all coming out of the same point here. But they shouldn't because that's not where they're coming out of the head. They'd be coming out of the head like way over here. Try to keep it close to the original, but slightly changing it. And yeah, I didn't draw in the ear hair. Sue me. Don't sue me. Now the stumps are ovals. I hate ovals, but they're lumpy ovals, which sounds much nicer to draw. Today got pushed back internally. There was always meant to be DLC. Announcing it now prevents overlap with Gen 10 announce build-up. The meeting marks around the time I started watching Baylee. Aww. Was there no vlog today or is it coming later? There is none, as I announced in the last one. Just because we had family over last weekend, including on Monday, and that's when I film. Technically, that's when I filmed the Friday vlog, so I should have skipped the Friday vlog, but to me, Friday is like the main upload day, even though there's really no difference between Tuesday vlogs and Friday vlogs. Basically, I filmed only one vlog last week, and I had to choose. Do I post it Friday or the Tuesday after? And I chose the Friday. Hello, happy belated birthday. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Thanks, Cece. I did have a great birthday. My birthday fell on the Friday, which is my game stream day. So we did a little drinking stream, which was originally supposed to be the weekend before in September, but family ended up coming up the weekend. So pushed it back, but it worked out perfectly because then it can be a little birthday bash. We opened some Pokemon packs. I finished Lies of P. I still have the DLC, but great game, great game. It's a Souls-like game. It's very Souls-like. It's like a reskinned Souls game, basically. But I loved it so much. And then we unboxed our very own puppet, which is right behind me. You'll see it in the vlog. And then, what did I play after that? I think we kind of were like chatting for a while. Because then I had 2 games downloaded that I was going to potentially play. One being The Casting of Frank Stone, which I did start. I think that might be what I eventually got to. Then I also downloaded Resident Evil 8, because I've played 7 recently. My first Resident Evil game. And then I switched to Bloodborne because my sister wanted to play something with me. And I spent like an hour setting up the PS4. I was like, Brooklyn, we can't do Bloodborne. I don't have it set up. Like, I can't remember the last time I used the PS4. And then there were problems because like we couldn't, the game was under Christian's account, but I couldn't get into Christian's account, and it was a whole thing. But we eventually got there. Because we needed the PlayStation Plus, which I don't have, but Christian has. Because we need that online capability to play together. And I played Bloodborne for the rest of the night. I accidentally went into Gascoigne's boss arena without my sister, and I almost killed him. That very try, because we were doing co-op, right? But I went in alone. I almost got him. I need one more hit on him. He's easy. Oh my god, you must only be like 30 now. Happy big 3-0. 25 actually. I'll show you guys my banner for those who weren't there. Okay, there's gonna be no camera on, but unless it's, no, the Brio cam's off. Okay. This was the banner for October 3rd. The Life of a Full Metal Mean Girl. And then so that was also like the day The Life of a Showgirl came out, so that's what the name is based off of, but also Full Metal for Full Metal Alchemist. Mean Girls is also October 3rd. So there's a balloon for each of those things, and also a birthday balloon. And as you can see, the balloon says 25. Therefore, it was my 25th birthday. So,
happy birthday
just so
to
you know. Ow! Do you ever get some food, think that's enough, go back to bed just to realize as soon as you're under the covers that you want more? I've definitely gone to bed hungry. I think I was literally me the other day, and I even had an evening snack, which I'm trying to like not have so much for the evening snacks anymore, but I did have one, and then I was laying in bed and I was like, I'm hungry. And I was like, Bailey, you had your snacks. Where's the music? Hey. Happy belated birthday. My mom's birthday is actually on the 1st. Happy belated to her as well. Thank you. Apparently PlayStation shutting down PS4 services. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, what does that mean? Like, can I still play my game? Like, does it mean online services? How am I supposed to play Bloodborne with my sister? You don't get day over 24. Good answer. Just so snacky lately, and the grapes are in season, so tasty. Oh, you can't buy games from the shop anymore. Why does it have a separate shop? You'd think it would be like, here's all the PlayStation games, and then it says what gen the game is for. Like, oh, you can't buy this PS5 game because you're on a PlayStation 4. This is why I'm a PC gamer. Don't gotta pay to play online. Okay, that looks like a face. And it should follow a bit of a circular pattern. That's the bone marrow. I love organic stuff like this. The squiggles. Drawing perfect lines and like ovals. Where I hate that shit. Like, I want the ends to join, but I don't want it to be perfect. Like in Procreate, if you do it and then hold your pen, it'll snap into a perfect oval. It's handy when you need a perfect oval, but like, I don't want it perfect. I just want the ends to line up. We need an end lining up feature. There's a little paint splatter there. It looks like moss. Looks kind of good. I don't remember using something opaque like that. It's boogers. You'll hear me talk about this in the vlog, but this morning, I sent Christian out to get my winter tires put on my car because Thanksgiving weekend is about the time you should do that, which is this weekend, and it's forecast to snow. So, oh my God, my butthole feels like something itchy all of a sudden. Ah! I'm just gonna have to suffer. Rub it on the chair. Came out of nowhere. Okay. Anyway. Man, I'm telling this story so different than the vlog. My ass! So he comes back, he's like, yeah, we have 3 tires put on. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he didn't talk like that, but he was like, yeah, one of the tires had a hole in it. And I was like, what do you mean a hole? Like, can't they fix a hole? But apparently no, because it was the inner tube, the inner wall that had the hole in it. So they put a donut on my car. Like, excuse me? I wanted to make sure my winter tires were on because we're gonna be driving on the highway, like we're gonna be traveling. Get the winter tires on. Now we got a donut, which you can't really take onto the highway. You can't go over 80 kilometers an hour. So that's great. I'm like, oh. And then I started scrambling to look for like somewhere we could get, because like you can't just change out the one tire. You need a new set. You at least need 2 tires so that they match the wear and tear and stuff. I'm like, this is a disaster. Because like we could rent a car. And we did look into pricing for that because I was like, man, I always told myself when I get new tires, I'm getting them at Costco. But Costco has to order in the tires, so there's no way they would come in time. Because they're like, it takes up to 10 days to get your tires. And I was like, okay, well, that's not going to fly. So, Cal Tire does keep tires in stock, thankfully. But I'm like, is there an opening for this? And the earliest we can get in is Friday, which is the day we were going to leave. And we're still going to leave Friday, but we'll have to leave after the appointment. And at first I was like, oh no, like we can't go on the highway with the donut. Christian's like, yeah, we can. And I was like, no, we can't. I had to like Google it just to be sure. But also I went out to look at the tire. There's a huge yellow sticker on the rim and that says maximum 80 kilometers per hour. Mm-hmm. So basically, it's a Thanksgiving disaster. It's not giving thanks. It's giving no thanks. I am streaming.
No, so I thought I heard a screech, so I thought.
Yeah, I did screech.
Yeah, normally that means you're trying to get my attention, so.
Just a chat screech. Hey, this light's off. Oh well. Was the light fixture always cracked?
I don't know about always. But I
Or is
think
that pencil?
It's been a long time. 'Cause I think we made a comment on it when we
Probably.
opened it up to see what kind of lights it was.
Yeah. Jumping spider about to fall into my head. He's gonna jump down. This would not be the first time a jumping spider jumps onto my head.
Really?
When live streaming. Yeah, it was on the table and then it just jumped up into my hair. He was twitching all over. Yeah, rude. It's probably the same guy. He likes to mess with me. Oh my god, he's in love with me. Sorry, spider. I'm married. Okay, that just looks like a tit. Let's make this smaller. There is kind of a hint of another circle there, so let's do that. Right. Bought mine at Canadian Tire, going to change them mid-November. I cannot do mine. They're not on rims. And I also told myself when I get new winter tires, I'm gonna get them on rims, but I'm like looking at just the price of the tires and I was like, Cause like you'd save money with the tire swaps if they're on rims, so like, you know, could be worth it in the long run. But I was forced to make all these rushed decisions. One of the first things I said to Christian was, I don't have time for this. Like, stop it. Now we also need someone to come look up at the Melco machines. Hey, Christian, have you reached out to Melco yet?
Yeah, already happened.
Okay. Are they going to send someone out?
No, we can self-fix, and then he taught me a trick.
Oh. Oh, sweet.
We can just snip it, and then what he showed me is I can actually start tightening on the other side of the machine, which has a whole nother screw. So once we snip it, I don't have to touch that screw ever again. He's like, you can snip it since you have excess. Like, he's like, you're not at the very end, right? I was like, no. He's like, okay, good. So just snip the bit that's sticking out, put your cover on it, and the next time you do it, just tighten it on the left side. Like, do all the checking and stuff on the left side. And then I was like, oh,
Okay.
that's really smart. So,
Have you tried that yet, or are you going to do it like
no, I didn't
tomorrow?
want to do all the machines running and stuff.
Yeah, might as well
That's
get
not
these
bad.
orders out first.
When I told him, like, oh, it's pushing down right now, he's like, okay, that's fine. It's less than ideal because it'll make stuff go out of line faster, but it won't, like, break the machine, so I was like, perfect.
Yeah, there's this like tension cable in the machine, and you tighten it with this screw, but like it's been tightened so many times that now it's a long screw and it's sticking out of the machine, but there's like a cover that goes over that spot, and so the screw is like bent down under the cover. It's a whole thing. Apparently he can cut off some excess wire and tighten from the other end or something. That's good to know. Baylee thinking of boobs when drawing mushrooms. Hey, Bobby. I love jumping spiders. They're the least freaky of the spiders. Oh, he's over there now. Bye-bye. I've been seeing them on my curtains a lot. I'm assuming are multiples. Oh, I think that's one over there. They're breeding. Oh, this little digits. She's on the corner of the table. Feels weird petting her with a partial glove. Kiki. What time is it? 3:50. Okay. Oh yeah, I should ask Christian like what we're doing for supper. The assumption was spaghetti, but also it's like, well, it's our anniversary. Should we order in? Here he comes. Christian! No, I was just screeching. No, I'm just kidding. Are we still gonna do spaghetti today, or should we order in since it's our anniversary?
I'm not bothered. When we get not a good amount of spaghetti, so.
Because like there's more spaghetti, more taco stuff, so that covers us for the next 2 nights. We could still get through that before the weekend.
Yeah,
But
which might be the better idea. Although
I'm trying to think if we have other stuff, fresh stuff to eat up, but I don't think so.
it's the veggies.
Yeah, oh, I keep forgetting to cut up cucumber. Ah!
If we don't eat up those carrots, we should bring them on the drive as a snack.
Yeah, we did just buy those carrots, so they'll probably be good for a while, but I agree we should bring them as a little snack. They're like little garden carrots, and they're different colors.
I'm gonna eat those little carrots. And we got like a white one in there too. Hey, I didn't notice it until.
A white carrot?
It's kind of what it looked like. It was like
Well,
colorless.
yeah. White carrot. What are these circles? Like little clover or something? Some kind of little ground plant. What say you, Diggy Doo? Nothing. She's just chilling. She's sitting on my book. Oh, really? What a pretty little voice you have. Oh, she's angled just like the meeting. Yeah, look, this is just like the artwork. Oh, look, is that you? You think it is. And I want carrots. Happy anniversary. Thanks, everyone. Spiders are lazy here. They aren't even jumping. Oh, look at this. The legs are so funky on this one. I'm looking at your legs to see how I could draw it different. Now she's crouching. V. Art imitates life. Yeah. Ooh, hummus with the carrots. Yeah, that would be so good. I don't have any. Petting under her chin. No, her little cheeks and forehead. She loves her face pets. Yes. Yes, she does. How many years have you and Shu been together? Married 8 now. Wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, no, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. Yeah, 8. Okay. Just double checking. My glove's covered in fur. But we've been together 11 years before that. So we've been like, we started dating 19 years ago. Me thinking to earlier in the stream when I said I'm 25. We started dating 19 years ago. We were both 6 years old. What? You gotta come on the other side because I'm left-handed. I need to hold my pen with that hand. It's itchy. Soup is cooking. It's the meeting. Just babies falling in love. Daddy long legs are the least scary spiders because they look more like mosquitoes. They freak me out in the garden though. I'm like deadheading some flowers and then it's right there. But I agree, there are a lot of spookier looking ones. But they're still really big. Because it's the thick ones that scare me the most. I'm spider fat phobic. Kindergarten sweethearts. Can't wait to see the finished product. Hopefully I can get it here in the USA. Yeah, it should be good. And the book should be tariff-free based on me looking up that specific HS code for a coloring book. It shows as being tariff-free. So we'll see if that's actually the case. I'd argue daddy longlegs are quite spooky because of how spindly they are. Yeah. Nothing like watching a spider crawl out from the cracks of your car while you're driving. The spider's like, time to put this car in the ditch. Okay. Why does this look like a mosquito or other such evil bug? This is the probe, and then this is his eyeballs. I want to suck your blood. He's like this. These are his grubby little hands. Lord, may I have a morsel? Oh yeah, I was looking at what shortcuts I have on the pen because I wanted to put right click on here because I didn't. I had it set to Alt for color picking, and then it turns out the other button was pan. So usually you hold the space bar to pan, but I can just do this. Push this button. Although I'm using all the keyboard stuff, so I'm probably still gonna hit space bar. The circles look like reindeer poop. There was a spider crawling on my leg while I was driving the other day, and I almost wrecked the car. No! Happy anniversary to you too. Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Yes, you're a little cutie geek. Okay. Next. No, not more of these circles. Wait a minute. These ones appear to have little stems under them. What the heck? It's giving the flies from the movie Stripes. Oh, here she comes. Don't flash your little kikusi. No, don't do that. No. So much detail in this drawing. Call mosquitoes vampire bugs. They are. Looks like mini stones to me. Circle, circle. Big circle, circle, circle. Cute little baby. Sorry, I was just trying to hold the space bar. Guess I do have to use the space bar on the thing. No erasing. We're not allowed to use the keyboard as per Kiki. Per Kiki's instructions. Are you a diva? Are you a brat? Waiting for vegetables to cook in a soup is like poking a dead thing with a stick. Are you done yet? Me with potatoes. Oh, they take forever to cook. Yes. Sorry if she's rubbing on the mic. Especially when I hug her. Yeah, they gotta deal with it. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, really? Okay, ouch. I'm not wearing a sweater right now. Okay, she's on the backrest. And I think you're due for another nail trim. Feels like we just did one. Have to go get ready for work. Good day, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind. Don't forget to have something to eat. Drink your water. Take your medicine. Change your laundry. Take out and shrimp. Shrimp. Bye, Madison. I'm making generic Italian-like veggie soup, also known as bastardized pastina, because I add tomatoes, because yummy and more flavor. Also add cheese. Going to bed. Good night, kitty. Kiki, don't eat the plastic. Those pens I opened, she's trying to eat them. No. Deal with it. Don't you mean enjoy it? Because for me, it's the second one. I enjoy it. We're kicking this into high gear. My hair is so stringy. I feel like my hair doesn't air dry as nice since I dyed it this color. Which is funny because this is like a salon color. Salon brand. It's supposed to only be available at salons, but you know, some websites sell that stuff to anyone. And they say box dye is bad for you. I've never had box dye leave my hair feeling like this before. And listen, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this. It came with instructions. It's a 1-to-1 ratio of dye to developer. And I used their developer, the same brand. The exact type of developer they recommended for this dye. My hair has never felt more shit. Like when I'm washing it in the shower too, when I put in shampoo, my hair feels insanely dry and like it's gripping my hands until I add conditioner. Then it feels normal, and I've never had that before. Sorry, Kiki. I was blowing some fur off my screen, then I realized it was kind of blowing on her a little bit. Yeah, she's unfazed. Oh, shrimp your posture. Ran out of letters. Stupid YouTube letter count. I'm shrimping right now. I'm leaning on my armrests. I had the armrests off on my old chair because I was always leaning on it. Alma was always leaning on this one. Did you like the new Taylor Swift album? I like some songs. My favorites of hers are like the slow, sad ones. And this is more of like an upbeat album, but it's okay. I don't need to add 10 bajillion songs to my playlist because I have enough Taylor songs in my playlist already. I need more non-Taylor music in my playlists. But I do need to make an upbeat playlist for when there's guests over. I specifically need a guests are here playlist. Hey, I'm so happy with my box dye. Yeah, I've had nothing but good experiences with box dye, I think. Do you have a fave Taylor album? Folklore. Why do I keep drawing little testes on this? Okay. Start at the top like we did on the last one. Whoop. This looks like an anteater. It's a leaf, I swear. I'm sick of these clusters. No! Oh, no! They're everywhere, they're everywhere! I could have just made them blobby, moss-like areas. Wait, there's kind of this here, but it's also a grass. Oh, I ended too many times. And then immediately forgot what I was doing. Okay.
My farts. Oh, they smell much better than her. She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
Number 3 is... She says, pet me or else. Also, I didn't fart. Oh, are there hand farts? Because I'm not wearing the glove. I was like, I didn't fart. Why did the fart sound bite come? Maybe hand farts. Yes, I took the glove off, Kiki, because your fur was getting all over it. But if I'm done petting, I can put the glove back on, right? Should I stop petting? Make a noise if I should pet you. Okay. Hand farts mentioned. It's giving popcorn. What? She's like starting to track my hand movement. I know what that means. She's staring at me like, well, if you know what it means, get petting. Oh my god, we could do leprechaun version of this art, and this is gold coins. Oh, really? She saw me put the glove back on. Maybe she wants glove pets. She likes it. Yes. Hello. Oh my god, hit control save. Control S. My mom just dropped off 5 bottles of pesto. What in the world am I gonna do with so much? Just a million pasta dishes, yeah. And some chicken. Are they all the same kind of pesto? You know what I love? Red pepper pesto. Oh, it's good just to like add to any noodles. Make it tomatoey. Yes, Mimi. Just poke my side boob. The beeb. Poke the boob. Oh, hang on. It's just shifting my chair. Scooching over. You'd be big enough for all of chat. She just paused the music by body checking me. You're having pesto for dinner? Anniversary dinner or not? We never really planned anything, but we might order in. We'll see. We have some leftovers we were gonna eat, but we could just save it for tomorrow. Ooh, she's floating. She's on the armrest. She's like, I like this new chair. I can crawl all around my mummy. She's been coming in for a lot of cuddles the last couple weeks. Sometimes she'll sit on the armrest and then put her front legs, her arms on my arm. Okay. More circles. Let's go to the stump, maybe. To the stump, to the stump, to the stump, 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 to the stump, to the stump, to the stump, stump, stump. She's after the pen container. She's providing some ASMR for you guys. See how much progress I can make when I stop talking? But where's the fun in that? It's like, okay, how many of the original bark lines am I drawing in? Is it gonna be too many? Did I go overboard with the bark texture? Kiki says, no bark, only meow. Yeah, chicken burgers and broccoli salad. Oh, my aunt makes a real good broccoli salad. That's pretty much the only time I ever have it because no one else makes it. Maybe I should make it. I do not know the recipe. I could just find one online. I could ask her. I suppose that's an option. Unless it's family secret recipe. I'm family. After another few weeks of being in a drought, we got rain last night and today. It actually feels like fall weather. Yeah, we finally got some rain on the weekend, but that's the day we were gonna have our bonfire. Rain, rain, go away. Don't come back. If it's gonna rain, it needs to rain when crops are growing, okay? Not after everything's already been harvested. Okay. Oh, we got some grass over here. Then more of this stuff. Ah! Free me from this prison. Here, I thought the leaves would be the time-consuming part of this, but you know, I have a feeling they're actually gonna be pretty quick. What are you doing? I can just hear her in the back of the room. Meow. Meow. Little Miss Keek, why do you squeak? 4:30. Okay. Probably ending around 5. All the stumps have a crack in them. I don't know why. Maybe I just thought it was interesting. I like the crack. This is not clipped. Also, whatever layer I'm drawing on is above the base layer till I just merged it. Oop. The whisker layer is still separate. I guess I just have 2 other layers. It's looking cute though. Zooming out for a minute, take it all in. Oops. Wait, I see at Sarah. She's 35. I mean 25. Yes, 25. What did Sarah say? Oh, there. Are you a millennial? Yes. I am millennial and I am proud. I am millennial and I am proud. I am millennial and I am proud. Is that what he calls it? See, sometimes the bark has to be cracked sometimes, so that's why the lines go all the way across. Bark crack. Say crack again. Crack. Just a little millennial reference for you. When I make a new layer, it's not clipped and then I can't merge them. Millennial cringe. That's because millennials aren't afraid to be cringe, unlike Gen Z. That's right. If you're gonna start the culture wars, I'm going in. The culture wars. The generation? I guess the generational culture. That's okay. They'll learn someday. they'll realize. No petting with the pen in hand. Better than Boomer. Oh no. Cries in Gen X. Love being a millennial other than the crippling debt. I mean, in that regard, Gen Z is probably not going to have it any better. And I don't know why I'm saying that like it's future tense. They're in it. Okay, this feels like part of the bark part, but that also looks like a stem of a mushroom. It looks like I just colored it bark color. Do we even see the mushroom stems else? Oh yeah, we do over here. Okay. That mushroom's so cute. Just like it. Oh, you Kiki, you don't have to worry about things such as taxes and car tires. No, she doesn't have to worry about that. Wait, wasn't I gonna draw? I was gonna draw that chart earlier and I didn't. When I was mentioning the, I was doing some bookkeeping and I was looking at the sales chart for the year because it's like a graph of like your monthly sales over time, and my graph's like this. This being the stationery collection drop in April, and then the rest of the year is like flat. Like, yeah. Yeah. I was basically raised by millennials on the internet. I am millennial cringe. One of us. One of us. The one time I want to merge and I zoom out. Not even a zoom in, which is the adjacent key. Somebody's watching me. She's got that look where I can't tell if she's tired or annoyed. Spare me from your wrath, Kiki. Midna bit me today. Play biting, yes. Was I rubbing her tummy? Yes. There's a bunch of little tiny grass details, but I'm gonna kind of wait till I zoom out and add in little bits of grass here and there. What was that about? Woo! Okay, well we have the bases. We have the whole middle done, really. We got the kitties, the stumps, the log lumps. Now we can go to the outer leafy parts. Oh. Was it a good year? I mean, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, what would I say is like my verdict on this year as a whole? Like in general. And I was like, neither good nor bad, just average, I guess. Oops. Rude minouche. Why'd you change to a pen tablet? Is it because of the file size? The iPad just misbehaving. I've maxed out iPad file sizes before, and I've never had that problem, so I don't know what the issue is. Because like I've had files that are so big I'm limited to 4 layers, and I use all 4 layers, whereas this document, it's only an 8x10, so it's not that big. And it had 10 illustrations in it. So if you have, like, so essentially once you have all the line art done, you'd have 20 layers. In addition to like the outlines and stuff. Like the outer border. And the white base layer. But yeah, the reason for the switch was the misbehaving. Unresponsiveness. But I'm still gonna try to use the iPad on the weekend. For Thanksgiving weekend. Just because it's more portable than this setup. Although honestly, I'm probably not gonna have time to work on it much at all, which sucks. It's like a crucial time for me to get it done. Like, I really cannot delay this any longer. I need this ordered ASAP. And I'm not even half done the illustrations. The fuck? I don't like that shape. Okay. But at least, you know, I'm not busy with the shop at the moment. I was for a little bit. I do have more orders to get out tomorrow, but not like a crazy amount. See, with the leaves, I don't have to worry about perfectionism. If it's like a character, I feel like getting the shape of the face needs to be just
Once a member,
right,
always
or
a member.
Lol, hi guys.
you know, that kind of stuff. The arm. Perry, thank you for the 46 months. Hello. Do 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 do. Oh my god, it's twisting. Now what about these like gold dots? Do I leave those out? Probably. You could add them yourself in gold paints. Missed call. Oops. Uptown Massage Therapy Clinic. probably just a spoofed number. How exciting. I just got a notification saying my Baylee J order is on its way. Oh, I must have it set to a 24-hour delay on Chit Chats. Because I packed it yesterday. Almost 48 months. Only 2 months away. Is there a knob at the tip of that leaf, or is that a gold dot? I don't know. I don't know which one we're talking about. Not too shabby. The line's a little thin on that one, but that's okay. It's behind the other leaves. This one's got some sort of stem thing. The hardest part will be deciphering some of this. But also it's greenery, so who really cares? Anything could make sense. Yay! Okay. So maybe hop on a new layer again. So I can really overlap things to get continuous shapes. Like I want this to match the other side behind the leaf. Guess we need something like that there. Oops. Meant to erase this side. I feel like that's not really enough overlap there, and it's okay. I'm redoing the tip. I want to overlap more with this floofy popcorn flower. There we go. So much to erase. Okay. There's kind of another leaf in here. Add that in. And it feels a little empty here, but at the same time, you don't need every bit and bob outlined. Oh. They want to give you a special massage. Ah, to be Christian booked an anniversary massage. You've won a free massage. Where? My basement. Ew. Stranger danger. Whew, okay. Time check, 4:51. Woo! Hope the box wasn't too heavy for you, Baylee, with my extra goodies and all. Yeah, your package shipped straight to the dump. She's like, Mommy, why would you do this? Hello, baby. It's kind of a titty right here. And this is a kitty right here. Pizza time. Hey Ray, hope you've been keeping well. Yes. How's Mobile Studio Pro compared with iPad in terms of portability? Oh, it's less portable, especially with me using the keyboard. It's heavier, bigger, better. But yeah, less portable. I have this duffel bag I've been using as my briefcase when I bring it upstairs. Because it's like, all right, the device goes in, the charging cable, the pen, the keyboard, and then I've also got like my water bottle, my earbuds, my phone, other such things. Yeah, we could put you in there. She did go in there. She did. You'll see it in the vlog. Just like, is this one too irregular? Is this too bulbous compared to the other ones? Yeah, it's up close. Bulbous or bust? It's Booba, not Kiki. Yeah, literally Booba. I was like, this looks like a boob. there. See, look, we're blasting through this now that we're doing the outlines. Turns out the middle was the most time-consuming part. All the circles and, like, detail in the middle. And here I thought it would be the plants. But there's less undoing to... Well, I guess there's less undoing in general in this artwork after we're through the cats. Because even the plants in the middle, I didn't have to hit undo that many times. But I feel like even less so now that we're out in this section. Okay, maybe this one's a little... Maybe this one warrants some undoing. Like, what is this leaf? Should I add a bit of a... Yeah, that helps. That's on another layer. Merge down, rotate, erase. Oh, that's still on another layer yet, which is fine in case this overlaps. Ooh, now I keep thinking of these leaves as the anteater leaves, because the one I drew over here kind of looked like one. Oh, and then we have one of those bendy leaf things. It looks like it's fully behind, but I might make it cut in front because I just think that would look good. Got sauce on your shirt. No! Baylee, I showed someone your art, and when they said, it looks like a kid did it, I rolled her ass onto oncoming traffic. She was in a wheelchair. Edgar. Edgar defending me. Good. She deserved it. The pizza's hot and ready, just like me for any butch lesbian. Oh, Cam. Oh, Edgar popped into YouTube chat and said, hey, losers. Now you're flying. Yeah, we're ripping through this. I gotta say my final goodbyes, though. It's like 5 o'clock. But also this corner, I just gotta get this big leaf. Let's do it. This leaf is so booba. Well, some of the parts are a little bit kooky. Okay, Okay, it got a little wobbly up here, but not too shabby. Whee! Now I don't know what's going on back here. It's just... There's some kind of color change here, and it helps because the trunk of the tree has somewhere to go into. Oh my god. The sun is telling me it's time to end the stream. Do you see this? Help! I'm being raptured! I can't be raptured. I don't meet the requirements. Didn't they say it was going to be October 6th or 7th? That's the new date, by the way. Shit. It's the Jason's Sons doing that, isn't it? She's not a Christian. Nothing beats a Jet 2 rapture. Kiki. Not a vampire. Actually, I am. This is my skin sparkling in the sun.
Christian, get ready to have those bells jingled.
How's your human daughter doing? She's good. I can't show her on stream right now. We have to keep some mysteries for the vlog. Tune in Friday. She's still right here, looking the exact same, standing in the same spot. I haven't moved it. Although I did take the sword off because I kept running into it. Okay, well, recap. We're this far in the meeting, and we just did this border part real fast. I'll also go in and add a few more like dots and grass texture in the middle as needed. But we're flying through this now, and then we did this one in its entirety. Not too bad. This one I will say took me longer than I thought, but also I am live streaming. It slows me down a bit, but even just like how long it took me to do the tattoos, I was a little surprised. Actually kind of fun toggling on the layers, seeing it pop in. The last layer is just the whiskers. I probably actually could merge the two other layers. I'm still keeping whiskers separate. Probably don't need to. Just a habit because I always keep whiskers on a separate layer, but it's a coloring page. It's fine. They look fine. God's light shining on Baylee. She tried to kill you in your sleep, but there were too many stairs. Hey Ashley, I'm just ending the stream. But you can rewatch it if you don't mind it not being live. I'm just saying my final goodbyes. Oh yes, Kiki, I am. Today at work during my break, my coworker started talking to me about her dead mother-in-law while I was trying to eat a sprinkled donut respectfully. You're like, uh-huh. can't wait to buy it and not color it because I'd be scared to mess up. Oh, you'll have to buy 2. This has been so nice to relax and vibe too. Thanks for streaming on yours and Chi's special day. Thank you. Thanks for watching and hanging out. So yeah, there's no evening game stream tonight. Usually there is, but it's our anniversary. So we have this stream. For some reason in my mind, I thought there would be this stream and the evening stream. And then today I was like, oh yeah, it's our anniversary. It's like I knew it was coming up, but then I kind of forgot about it. Because it's like, it was my birthday, then it was my sister's birthday yesterday. So like my brain was on the birthdays.
Get ready to have those bells jingled.
Photocopy the art before you color it. Yeah. There's always the digital version too. I will sell a digital version where you can just print it off. So if you mess up, you print off a new one. Although it's not as fun as having a physical book. But there will be that option. I told Baylee about my dying fish and she said, oh good, supper is gonna be good. Happy anniversary, thank you. Chat, she's thinking more often about us than about Ch. I remember running from school to get home to watch the wedding vlog. Ah, good times. Oh my god, we should watch the wedding vlog together. Well, maybe me and Christian should. I gotta end the stream. But thanks for keeping me company while I colored. And I guess next time I'll see you is in the Friday vlog / oh no, there's no Friday stream. Oh my god, I'm canceling both game streams this week? I guess so. Because of Spanksgiving. What is this ball? Oh, it rolls. Ooh. Oh, now it's sticking. I've messed it up. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, it's a built-in fidget toy. Okay. As if, you know, a multi-color pen is not enough to fidget with. They gave us more. Need to give that to Christian. Fidgeter extraordinaire. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. See you in the Friday vlog.